So one of my new mantras that I'm coming to accept is I am spontaneously me at all times, which to me means that I don't have it together, and I'm okay with that. So first I want to start my talk by saying it's okay to not have it together. And actually, some of the best stuff in your life comes from not having it together. When I was a little girl, I was quite the opposite of that. I really felt like to earn love, I had to be a specific type of person. I had to meet every single person's expectations, even if they didn't know me. Whether it was the media, whether it was my family, friends, lovers. So as you can tell, this carried on throughout my life because obviously I didn't have a lover when I was a little girl. It wasn't until the last couple of years of my life that I was able to get rid of extreme stomach pains. I'm not talking about, oh, my tummy hurts, like I just had a big ass burger. I'm talking about excruciating, twisting, feeling like 1,000 knives/snakes are in my stomach. And I'll never forget the first day I felt this feeling. I had actually just eaten a burger. I went up to my room because my mom had made, a delicious burger and my dad had grilled it, all American family. And I go upstairs and I'm like, what is that feeling? What the hell is going on inside me? Must be the burger, right? So for years, I went on this way, and they would randomly come, these stomach pains. And they started to feel like my demons, because I couldn't identify why they were here. They would literally last for days, usually 2 days max, but 2 days was excruciating. I'd be on my floor, curled up in a ball, can't sleep at night, popping ibuprofen like a drug addict, thinking at that time that that was helping me. I would get up and literally just sit over the toilet and be like, please just throw up. I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up, but I need to throw up. One of those moments where it's that thing that you don't want to do, but you know it's going to make you feel better. So I went through life really thinking, okay, it's one of two things probably. I eat a lot. So if I don't eat, I do start to feel sick. So I'm thinking, okay, the number one reason why I probably get these stomach pains is because I don't eat. I'm not eating on a regular schedule. The number two reason that I thought was, well, maybe it's because I'm not eating that healthy. But I knew that wasn't true because I'd always eaten the whole grain toast, and my mom was the kind that no sugary cereal. The first time I ever had sugary cereal was the day my brother was born, and guess what? That's because I was at my neighbor's. So I knew it wasn't my diet. I went through college, would still have these stomach pains, moved here to Las Vegas, still the stomach pains. And then 2 years ago, something dramatic happened in my life. One of those perfect storms, they call it. I had a surgery. I actually had an extra rib. I'll tell you about that later. I had that removed. I quit my job. I moved places. I declined a proposal. And I started a brand new job. All of this within a couple months. And then I met somebody new. And I really started owning my life. I started being that person that didn't care what everybody else thought anymore. I just started standing for me. See, all along, I was one of those nurturers. Like, oh, what do you need? What do you want? Oh, do you need to ride to the airport? I'll be there. And to the part where it overwhelmed me, where I would pretend that I was happy even when I wasn't. I was denying my truth. So when this whole perfect storm happened, I became the tribe leader here through a matter of serendipitous events. Started my own business with a man that I was with and in love with. Started just feeling like life was amazing. And guess what? My stomach pains haven't come back since. it's phenomenal to me how we define love. How it's this external thing that we're always seeking for. And my biggest life lesson, and what I'm so clear that I'm put on this planet to do now, is to teach people to truly, truly, truly love themselves. But that's only the first step. Unlike most people that focus solely on the self-care, I really believe once you take care of yourself, you have a duty as a human born onto this planet to love the world. And what I mean by that is really taking a look at your perception. What have your experiences been in your life? What are the thoughts that are going on in your head? What things are you seeing and judging every single day? And we do it, and it's okay. And I do it too. But what I ask you to do is really be aware of that so that you develop this love for the world, the same love that you really have for yourself. Now, the way that I came about kind of knowing that love was my true purpose on this planet is through a caterpillar. You're probably wondering, okay, where the hell is this butterfly thing coming in, right? One morning, I woke up and found a little tiny bright green caterpillar on a tiny small bouquet. I had cut it off of a bouquet that was dying, so it was like the last survivor. And here I wake up this next morning and find this living thing. I couldn't believe it. So I moved the caterpillar from my bathroom and put it in the kitchen because I figured, nobody would want to live in a bathroom. I wouldn't. I left that day and came back home that night, and the caterpillar was gone. The next morning, I woke up when I was about ready to take a shower, doing my normal routine, and I open up the shower curtain, and in my tub is the caterpillar. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay, rubbing my eyes. Is this real? Like, first of all, I must have a superhuman caterpillar living with me because I just put him in the kitchen, which is like, if he made his way here, that's a 3-year caterpillar journey, and he did it in a day. I couldn't believe it. And I knew it was the same one because he was bright green and he was tiny. So I picked him up. I'm like, he's a fighter. Put him back on his petals and watched in amazement as he started to nourish his body. This caterpillar lived with me for a couple weeks. And I was in awe of the knowingness that, holy crap, it's going to turn into a butterfly eventually. Like, that's what caterpillars do, right? And so I'm watching and just really holding this space for this caterpillar as he develops. And he becomes fat. Like, he's not bright green anymore. He is this hairy, kind of funky-looking dude that's getting plump, and he's brown now, and he's just happy as a little clam. And I start to think, first of all, my own perception. Like, wow, he was so cute to begin with. Why am I judging him now? But then knowing that he must have had some intuitive knowingness that he was put here to be more than a caterpillar, that he was put here to be a butterfly. So I came home one day after about 2 weeks, ran over, look at my caterpillar. I'd put him in a cup at this time with some branches trying to build his habitat. And he was gone. He'd taken a journey. So now I would like to take you on a little journey of what I think in my heart it's like to be this beautiful caterpillar. I am green. I am new to this earth, born of a knowingness that I am here to do so much more than what people might perceive me to become. I am green, marching through this planet, feeling my destiny will be fulfilled. It doesn't matter what anybody tells me, I know I'm going to be a butterfly. I am green and blue and purple and yellow and nourishing my body with all of these petals of the earth that Mother Nature has given me to become something more than myself. I am green, glowing from the outside. Don't care what people think, because I know I will fly. You look at me, you see this, you don't know what I intend to become. And it doesn't matter what you think, because all that matters is the power inside me and what God has given me to become. I invite you, my caterpillar children, to come with me and live in a place where we can all be big and fat and hairy and beautiful at the same time. I am green, radiating with the green newness of this planet, because I don't know what's ahead of me, because I am green, and I am so grateful to not know all the pain that others might feel. I am green, but I am wrapping myself in this silk, in this comfort. I am feeling at peace. The movement stops and I am still. I am feeling this agitation. What is happening to me, I don't know, but I know that I am put here to become a butterfly. I am sitting in stillness, twitching when necessary, to get all the intruders out of my safe place. I am not green anymore. I'm transforming.